Even if you're cured, it'll still be in your genes. Liam stood there as if he wasn't even present, still staring at his shoes. I found it utterly ridiculous. All my fantasies from yesterday now seemed like the most pathetic jokes. I ignored Brenda's incessant rambling and just stared at Liam. Is that what you think too? Are you here to break off the engagement? Liam knew he couldn't hide any longer. He looked up at me, his eyes devoid of any former affection, and said coldly, "Yes." I stumbled, and my parents quickly steadied me from behind. "Liam, have you forgotten what you promised me?" Liam scoffed. "Clara and I are only engaged, not married. I have no legal responsibilities or obligations to her. I'm a normal man. Of course I'd put myself first. Can you honestly say that if I were the one with cancer today, you wouldn't break off the engagement?" But the truth was, we wouldn't have. After all, I had just been thinking about how to tell you, how to get you treatment, how to care for you. I never once considered abandoning you. My heart shattered into a million pieces, yet I also felt incredibly fortunate to see his true colors now. I smiled and nodded. "Fine, then the engagement is off. We'll go our separate ways from now on." Liam probably hadn't expected me to agree so readily. He looked a bit awkward, then habitually tried to morally blackmail me. "And you talk about loving me? If you truly loved me, you wouldn't drag me down. I just bought a house. How could I possibly have spare money to pay for your cancer treatment?" As soon as he said that, Liam quickly fell silent, but I'd already heard it. I couldn't help but look up. "I only told you about my cancer yesterday. How could you have bought a house today?" It wasn't like me to be so curious. Liam and I had planned to buy a house together after the wedding. I had always discouraged him from buying a house beforehand, intending to surprise him by having him move into the spacious apartment I'd already bought. Liam looked embarrassed. Perhaps out of habit from our years of dating, he still explained after I asked. "The house was bought a few months ago, not yesterday." But Brenda felt no awkwardness at all. Shielding Liam, she said with a hint of pride, "What are you afraid of? Our buying a house is our business. Why should we have to tell you? Besides, do you think we're stupid? Buying a house after marriage makes it joint marital property. The moment you suggested that, I immediately saw through your intentions. We paid the down payment right away and put the house in my name. Ah yes, property acquired before marriage. Then they'd have expected me to cover the renovation costs. And if things went south, I'd end up with nothing in the property division. What a deeply calculating mind." I smiled bitterly and nodded. Now, I wasn't sad at all. After all, not only was I healthy and cancer-free, but I'd also avoided marrying into such a conniving family. My parents couldn't take it anymore. My dad stormed over and flung the front door open. "Then you can leave. Don't make a scene in my house," Brenda sneered. "Your house? This is the landlord's place. You'd better return it quickly. Don't go dying in someone else's rental. That would be incredibly bad luck." The assembled relatives burst into laughter, as if Brenda had just told the funniest joke. I wasn't angry, and I couldn't be bothered to explain that this was, in fact, my own apartment. After all, these people were strangers to me now. Why should I get angry at a bunch of strangers? Still, I didn't understand why they were still here. Brenda stood for a moment, seeing that my parents and I weren't playing along, and decided she couldn't wait any longer. She spoke directly. "That wedding budget we gave you for the engagement last time, you must return it to me. Don't think about using my family's money to treat your illness." So it was about that $26,000 wedding budget. My dad didn't waste time. He pulled out his phone and transferred $26,000 directly to Liam. "Now get out." "Not enough. There's also the money for the banquet. We didn't get married, and ultimately it's your daughter's fault for being sick. You can't let us lose money. You wasted our family's funds." My dad scoffed, pulled out his phone, and transferred another $7,000. "Is that enough? The venue you picked would have cost at most $4,100. Here's $7,000.